4:30 a.m. Cold and it's raining, but we're going flying.
367 Hotel Pops, clear from the Lawrence Airport to the 1 Bravo 1 Airport. Enemy radar vectors to the glide intersection, GLYDE, Chester, CTR, direct. I maintain 2000, expect 10,000, 10 after departure. Squawk 5312, hold 4, release, go ahead, we read back.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's alright. The problem is I woke up, obviously, like when you called.
Yeah,
And then I was like,
I got
oh.
Indianapolis 367 Hotel Pop is cleared from the Lawrence Airport to the 1 Bravo 1 Airport via radar vectors, glide, Chester, direct, 2000, expect 10,000 minutes, 124.4, squawk 5312.
Number 367 Hotel Pop, Holly, you ready to go? What runway you coming off of?
We'll be off of 14 in about 2 minutes.
Set up in cruise here at 10,000 feet down to 160 knots. Yeah, really nice view outside. And then we're on top of clouds. This is my favorite part about flying, when everybody else is having a crummy, like gloomy day underneath, and we just get this fantastic view up here. Okay, so we'll plan the RNAV approach that's currently authorized. I double check which one that is. Runway 3 should be all good. Okay, so we got the weather there. Overcast 400, the approach takes us down to 302, 500 MSL, and we'll be there about 24 minutes.
At the 7 Hotel Papa, to maintain 5,000, reaching 5,000, project Puck B, join the RNAV runway 3, final approach course.
Down to 5,000, reaching 5,000, direct Puck B, and join the approach course for the missile pop. So we're about 30 miles out from Columbia County, sending through 7,000, going down to 5,000. As soon as we reach 5,000, we're going to go direct to Puck B for the RNAV runway 3 approach, and we'll fly in here and fly up north to the airport.
Maintain 2,500.
At Puck B, we have to be 3,200 or above, and after Kroll, up here we can go down to 2,200, and then eventually we'll intercept the glide slope and go down to 500 feet, and by then we have to see the runway. That's 300 ADL, ceiling's 400, so that should be just fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we're starting our initial descent into the Newark Airport. Currently, the computer's showing about 3 minutes left in route. Current conditions, winds are from the northeast at 12 miles an hour. We have some light drizzle in the area and mostly cloudy skies. Temperature is nice, cool 56 degrees, so do bundle up. Our gate assignment, for those of you who are connected, the Seagate area, that's Charlie 72. We do have the seatbelt sign on, so please keep those seatbelts fastened.
I never did. Good job. I never did that.
Come on, it's guard.
I love it when that happens.
7 Hotel Papa, contract 4,000.
4,000, 7 at the pop.
At the 7 Hotel Papa, across Puck B at 4,000, cleared RNAV runway 3 approach, Columbia County, report Kroll inbound.
Puck B at 4,000, cleared RNAV 3 approach, the Columbia County, report Kroll inbound, and into 367 Hotel Pop. Nice and bumpy down here.
355.79, contact Boston Center, 121.35, 2135, have a good day.
I actually see the ground over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so about another minute until we get to Puck Beat and we can go down to 3200. Approach Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa is Kroll inbound.
367 Hotel Papa, roger, report your IFR cancellation this frequency in the air, be the landline on the ground. Appreciate a timely cancellation, number 1 out of 2 for the approach today. Clear service is terminated, change advisories approved.
Change approved, 7 Hotel.
And you have the phone number for here?
Negative, you can go ahead with that.
Okay, it's a 518.
Okay, so we're outside Copap, which is about a 5 okay. Columbia County traffic, Bonanza 7 Hotel Pop is about a 6-mile final for runway 3, Columbia County. Okay, so Mist will be straight ahead to 3200. We go down to 500, so we got 1,000 feet to go till minimums. Okay, there's 1,000 feet, 500 to go. Okay, 200 above.
I got the ground.
Ground contact. 100 above. This is what the reported ceiling was. There
you go.
Minimums.
Okay, gears 3 green.
So we just got fuel, so now we're gonna run to Duncan. So it turns out we're not going to Duncan because they don't actually have a crew car.
So did I understand correctly that they have a crew car but they have no idea where the keys are?
Right, that was my understanding.
Okay.
Hi, this is Bonanza 367 Hotel Papa on the ground at Columbia County, looking for an IFR to Eagle Creek. Okay, November 367 Hotel Papa is cleared from the Columbia County Airport to the Echo Yankee Echo Airport via direct Delta November Yankee, then direct, climb maintain 5,000, expect 8,000, 10 minutes, departure 13282, squawk 1437, hold for release. And we're ready to go right now. We're using runway 21. Okay, we're released. Void 1243. Intention is 1248. 367 at top. Thanks. Bye. Okay, you guys all set?
Yep. Yeah, this.
Okay, 3282. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 1437. And we need to go Delta November Yankee. Okay. Cool. 5,000. Columbia County. No. Where are we? Does anyone know?
Hudson,
Columbia
New York.
County, Hudson, New York.
D-E-F-H Hudson. Runway 21, climb heading 190 to 2300. Okay. Columbia County traffic, Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa is departing runway 21, Columbia County.
As a 7 Hotel Papa, in about 4 miles, going to be into an area of higher terrain. Can you maintain your own terrain obstruction clearance through 5,500?
And 7 Hotel Pop, no, I'm going to say negative.
Okay, Roger, just turn right heading of, make it 360, be back to your climb.
Right, 360, 7 Hotel Pop.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, no, but exactly. Functionally, like, is he somehow not responsible for it?
Right, like, I don't understand what that, I don't understand what just happened.
Yeah, because, I mean, in theory, he should be providing obstacle clearance either way, right? I mean, that's
Right.
his job.
As a 7 Hotel Papa, we're leaving 5,500, proceed direct to Lansing.
Leaving 5,500 direct to Lansing, 7 Hotel Pop.
Approach Chronos 31's level and 6.
You want to hold some right rudder pressure for like the last 3 minutes of the climb? My foot's getting tired.
Okay, we'll expect that 3032, Chronos 316.
As a 7 Hotel Papa, contact Boston Center 133.25, 3325, what's up?
Center 133, or 132 point, was it 132.5 just a minute about?
533.25.
3325, sorry about that, 795, good aim.
No problem.
Yeah, Matt, the longer you talk there, the more confused I got about
You
the
want to stop the
frequency,
climb?
too.
What's that? It'll capture. It just blows through it by a little bit. Okay. You see a pretzel right down there? Chance? Just don't want to lose that.
Yeah, then it was 122.35?
Right. Not what I said, you stupid thing. Half the time when I think the autopilot's acting up, it's actually because I don't have the autopilot engaged. But this time it actually just didn't know what it was doing. Fly.
Yeah. See it?
Yeah. Here, hold on one sec. Let me...
I lost it again.
Guys, good. So right now, Eagle Creek and Indianapolis are low IFR, but if you go like 10 or 15 miles east, it's VFR. I'm gonna guess the racetrack is also low IFR though. It does look like the rain is moving towards Indy as well. I should have checked Twitter or something on the ground.
What did you say, check Twitter?
Yeah.
Why?
Let me just see if like Red Bull is posting an update or something.
Oh. I thought you meant to get like a weather briefing.
Well, I mean, essentially.
We can handle some rain.
We can. I don't know if
Red Bull can.
Red Bull can. So the NTSB said that if he would have been flying the proper speed, there would have been significantly less damage to the fuselage. Because basically he just ended up with like not enough energy to flare.
Well, the NTSB is also made up of a bunch of backstabbing, conniving rats. That's what I learned from that movie.
Right.
So, like, they're just out to get Sully and all pilots. So
I think it would be cool to work for the NTSB, to be honest.
I have a couple of friends who do, who have been on their accident go teams and everything. You have to be okay with walking to a site and finding human goo paste, but it's actually not a bad idea for like a stall recovery. Everyone is always talking about, you know, like whatever stick shakers or angle of attack indicators or whatever. I think you should just have deployable helium pods or like balloons that pop out and make the airplane turn into a hot air balloon if you stall.
I mean, I think that sounds reasonable.
I think Sirius should put that on, like with their parachute, they would have this like stall recovery balloon system. It'd be like Up, you know how in Up when there's like 500 party balloons?
Well, we're just going around some weather here by, where are we? Like Elmira, New York, something like that. And, going just over 3 hours left to, Indianapolis.
New York Center, 133.
Everything's looking good. Doing about 150 knots over the ground.
And we've got just over 5 hours of fuel left, so should have a couple hours by the time we get there, so everything's looking good.
Hello?
Could you go on like Twitter or Facebook and go to the Red Bull Air Racing page and see if they say anything about the weather today and
Okay.
how that's affecting the race?
And 367 Hotel Papa, contact Indianapolis approach on 120.65. Have a good day.
Indy approach 120.65, and hands 367 Hotel Pop, good day.
Be on guard.
Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa, cross back tag at 3000, cleared straight in RNAV 200, approach Eagle Creek.
Back tag at 3000, cleared RNAV straight in 21 into Eagle Creek, 7 Hotel Pop.
Ready to depart R3403 IFR.
Nice, we get this little ring here that shows us when we'll reach the selected altitude, so we know that we can comply with the crossing restriction and back tag.
6,500 request.
Okay, so the RNAV runway 21 approach into Eagle Creek. Basically we could go down to 1,091 feet MSL, which is 268 feet ATL, should be more than enough to get us in today.
Eagle Creek traffic, Bonanza 7 Hotel Pop. It's about a 6-mile final for runway 21 Eagle Creek.
Okay,
Doesn't look too
down.
busy.
Yeah. Must have just been everybody was coming in when we were. Sounded a little busy on the radio.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Doing awesome. How about you guys?
Pretty good.
Ready for some racing?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Well, welcome to Eagle Creek.
So the race was pretty cool yesterday, but it kind of started raining. Hopefully the weather will be a little bit better today. We're gonna go fly a drone and then go check out the Red Bull Air races.
frantic, error-free flying. Whoever's going to do so and get through the course the fastest is going to be the day's champion. And Nigel Lamb thus far looks up to the task.
Yeah, but he's been in this position before. He's got a great lead over Pete McLeod. He made an error, a 1 second advantage going into turn number 11.
And again, it's critical right now as he's going through that great finishing line area. And next time through, he will be done indeed. As he's now coming around, going through what was the start line. Here's the tricky turn. He's through safely. Mike, bring us on home.
Final time to the chicane. All that's left is a right turn, a left turn, and the sprint for the finish. Let's wait for the finish.
Okay, so we're trying to find a shuttle to the airport. We have no idea where it is. There are a wide variety of places it could be, and I don't know how we would actually know if we're in the right spot if we found it. So we're trying to do that, otherwise we might have to take a very expensive Uber back to the hotel, or back to the airport so we can leave. And then when we get to Lawrence, it's supposed to be overcast 100, so that should be fun.
We're all set up in cruise here at 9,000 feet and about 165 knots over the ground. Should be in Towanda, Pennsylvania in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So in that black like Lockheed bag back there, there's a can of Coke and also a bag of Sun Chips. Could you guys hand me both of those items? Thank you. This is a beautiful sunset back there.
Hey, immature jackwagon on guard. I'm in takeoff roll. Knock it off.
Why are you responding during your takeoff roll?
Danielsa.
I love guard.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Oh my god. Is this FBO still open?
No, but they're gonna have a car for us.
Okay.
They were like super helpful. I called the after hours number, got the airport manager who's currently in Tennessee. She called this other guy to go to the airport to put the keys like in the center console for us so we can use the car.
Thanks.
Plug this stuff in here. So we're gonna shoot the RNAV 23 approach. We can go down to 1800. Go over here, punch that in.
367 Hotel Papa, 4 miles from Tivu, cross Tivu, at or above 3,500, clear RNAV, runway 23, approach Swan Airport.
Okay, so now we're inside Oxus, so we can go down to 25. We're going to Dipsja, so we can go down to 27. Now we're inside Genya, we can go down to 1800. And so I'm going to go ahead and set in the 3500 for the mist, in case we have to lose it.
Bradford County traffic in 700 to 2 mile final runway 23 Bradford County.
Minimum.
And it is a little foggy down here, actually. Be really careful with that.
just got some food in Towanda, Pennsylvania. Stopped to get some gas, and it's night, it's foggy. Towanda is Native American for burial ground, and frankly, it's a little creepy.
And so the convenient option, of course, is departing runway 23, but that requires 1,200 feet a minute, or visual time at the airport. Given the fog, I think we should probably just do
And the night,
runway
the night
5.
doesn't help either.
Well, I mean, not so much
Terrain
the night,
system
more
test,
just the
okay.
fog. Okay, so we're going up to 5,000. We're going to fly runway heading to 2,000. We'll say 600 feet per minute. That should be easy. 047. Approach at 18.6. We're talking 1524. Okay, we're all set. And we're in the clouds at like 50 feet. That's pretty solid.
Warning. Caution. Wire. Wire.
That's fun. And we're on top already? Yep, for the most part.
Forgot the tickets.